Hey guys, Badger here. Today we're gonna be doing another apartment. I've been doing a lot of apartments recently. This is the same building as my last video, if you can't tell already. Um, yeah, I haven't really chose a solid theme for this build. I'm just kind of winging it here. Um, just again trying to figure out what works. Um, I kind of did an ensuite on the left seat over there. On the right now, there's an ensuite. Let me know if you would have done a bedroom there, because I don't know. No, it's not an ensuite, it's a regular bathroom. But let me know if you would have done a guest bedroom or something there. I don't know if I would have enough room, but we could always try it, maybe. So on the left, there's a master bedroom, and then to the right of that is the ensuite. Um, I know it looks like it could be used as a guest bathroom, but I'm gonna delete that door later in the video. Yeah, this is actually my second take on the audio. My first one had bad audio quality and you could barely hear me, so hopefully this one works. Yeah, I'm just trying to see what worked here with this coffee table. I usually do the swatches after I put in the light because then it changes up what the color looks like. So yeah. This is the final floor plan. So this is what the floor plan is going to be like. Um, yeah, right now I'm putting in a TV stand, and yeah, I don't know what I think about that TV stand. I don't know if I like it or not, but yeah, let me know what you have done for it instead. I think it's okay. It's just I probably should have changed it. Um, yeah, over there on the right of that is going to be the kitchen. I'm just about to put that in there. I didn't put a dining room in this, so I guess you have to eat on the couch. Yeah, I do use custom content. If you haven't watched my last video, then I do use custom content. So if you're gonna download this, you should just know that. Um, yeah, it's kind of a little bit of a small kitchen, but I kind of like having a small kitchen because it's just, you don't have to move around as much if you're cooking. You can just, it's fine. It might not have a lot of counter space, but honestly, I think it's worth it. Yeah, I'm just putting in some cabinetry and all that stuff. It's kind of hard to do the corner with the cabinets, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Putting in the oven range hood in here. Um, with a trash can, all that stuff. Um, yeah, putting in a sink, and yeah, just putting in a sink. I did get a better sleep schedule, so I woke up at 8 o'clock this morning. I've not been getting a lot of sleep recently, so, it's always, might need to get that going, but, yeah, it's kind of hard for me to put the dishwasher close to the sink. Um, yeah, it's a really small kitchen. I think this is actually smaller than the one I did last video. Just kind of put with it, and I don't like putting things on top of the dishwasher because if I do, in real life, I usually use that top of the dishwasher for putting the dishes there, so I don't have to bend my back to get the bunch of dishes out over and over and over again. It's just much easier. I'm putting in the lights and yeah, just putting in some lights, making sure I can see. I'm about to change the swatches. Yeah, and there it is, my favorite light right there. It just lights it up. It's simple. It's not complicated. And I think this whole build is just simple, not complicated. I really went and leaned into the minimalism a lot more than I did last video. But I'm always flexible with styles. Maybe I can do maximalism next or something. I don't know. I'm probably gonna do, after I finish the next apartment on this building, I'm gonna do maybe a challenge or something. Yeah, there's a lot of cool challenges I could do. And I like doing a little bit of a variation with the wallpaper and just changing it up. Yeah, I should have kept the orange, honestly. I think I like the orange. But I'm about to put in some navy blue in here. But I do want to know your opinion. What do you like better, if I would have done an orange swatch on this wallpaper, or you like the navy blue? Um, yeah, yeah. Honestly, I don't really have a favorite color, but I like to say I have a favorite um shade of every color because I kind of like all the colors. I'm an artist, so I guess it's good to like all the colors. Yeah. Really, I don't know about the TV stand. I'm kind of, it's growing on me, I think. Um, I ended up switching out the tile. I think I like the first one better, but let me know what you think about that. Um, yeah, I always like putting rugs in the kitchen. I don't know why, just something about it. And I got rid of that new one because I think it matched with the wall too much. And yeah, I was just kind of playing with it. I ended up going with this 80s kind of rug. Um, I kind of wish it had a little bit more swatches on it, but these ones are okay. Um, yeah. I mean, when I used to play Boxburg, you can actually do custom rugs, which I think is really cool, but it's kind of hard to find those. I don't know why I'm putting in a mirror. It's kind of random. I just kind of, I guess I wanted to put more stuff in here. But, what it is kind of minimalist. And again, it's taking 50 billion years with the curtains. Because, yeah, honestly, it would be so much easier if you could filter the curtains by, like, what size they are, like medium, small, and large, because they do that for the windows. And it's kind of based on the wall height. But, yeah, I don't know, man. It's so hard to go through these curtains. And I think it worked better with, like, without mods, since there's less curtains. But now that I have all this custom content, it's more curtains and it definitely needs to be easier to filter through. Yeah, the reason I use mods is because, Sims 4 doesn't really have that much content in it. Without, like, a bunch of packs, and I don't have that much packs. Like, maybe once I get, more money, I'll be able to buy more packs and maybe stop using the mods. I don't know. I just like my builds to be accessible to, like, you guys, and so you can just use them if you want to. Um, yeah. I'm just putting in some plants because greenery is always okay. It's really good to greenery if your build is looking a little bit bland. Always add greenery. Yeah. Just putting in some more lights, I think. I'm about to get to this bedroom over here. It's a little bit of a small bedroom, but I guess it works out, so it's good for me because I think it's just nice because this is more of a one-person apartment that may just like one person would live in, so we kind of have the entire place to use. Um, yeah. So if you watched the previous video, let me know. Like, would you have moved into this one or that one? Or this one or the one before I did? Which one do you like better? Yeah. So I kind of wish I did like an office area for like gaming and stuff. I kind of didn't. But if you want to download this and have one of those, I would say probably do it kind of towards, like, hold on, let me show you in a little bit when I switch out of here. Like that middle window on the wall. That's, right in front of the door. I would put one there. Kind of putting in like, that one I ended up using the wicker one. It reminds me of my grandma's house because she has a lot of wicker in her house. I don't know why, but she just does. Um, Going in and finding a good wallpaper, um, that I want to use for this build. Um, yeah. I think that one's kind of neat. I don't know. Sorry for the random pauses in here. I don't know why, and maybe yeah, sorry about that. Um, yeah, I ended up going through the wallpaper, and I ended up going with this kind of dusty rose color, which I'm quite fond of. I kind of would just wish it had more, like, wall trim or something like that. I ended up putting in this lamp, which I think is kind of cool. It kind of obstructs the view, but I think it's okay. I always like doing the bedrooms in the corners because the corners always have the nicest views. Um, yeah, it's kind of a small little ensuite in the bedroom area, but it's a small apartment, so guess it has to be small. I think the next apartment in this building is a little bit bigger, so we'll get to that. Just putting in these curtains, and so we can just have some curtains. Um, yeah, just look at the view. It's quite beautiful, isn't it? Um, yeah, the one thing I really like about apartments is just the view. It's really good. I love the view. One thing, if you didn't know, if you hold shift and click on a light, then you're able to like get that color wheel and be able to change the light, which I think is a really good feature. I don't really use it as much, but it's always fun to do that. Here I am doing the ensuite, putting in that bath, and I'm about to get rid of that door because I kind of didn't notice that. This was originally going to be a guest bathroom, but I switched it out because I have another guest bathroom in here. So I'm putting that sink in the corner. I don't know if this is usable. I haven't done any play testing, but if you download this, you get to just move everything around. Whatever works for you. Always try to make everything flexible for the people using this apartment. Yeah, just feel free to change anything if you feel like it. Putting in a mirror. And I don't really like doing the bathrooms. I kind of just like to get it over with. Because it's not really my favorite part. Unless it's like this really, really big ensuite. Yeah. So here I'm putting in, going back to this other bathroom. I didn't put any backsplash in the kitchen. Let me know if we probably would have put some backsplash, but I kind of like it how it is right now. And I have that little bit of wall variation. It's a paint, different colors on the wall. They're a little bit bare, and I went with a full-on minimalism with this build. Kind of a quick and easy build I went for. Um, yeah, just going in the bathroom, putting in the lights and a shower. I'm not a real shower person. I like baths more, but no, it's always fun to have a shower. I like this sink. I like it's kind of rustic and modern at the same time. And it's neat. Um, yeah, just getting the mirror. Um, I think I forgot a toilet in there. Oh my gosh, I hope not. Put a shower, a sink, but no toilet. Okay, oops. Going back and putting in the wallpaper. I'm just now doing the final details. Putting in some rugs and a little bit of clutter, but again, trying to keep it with the minimalism. Yeah, just fixing up the walls. I kind of left some tile in there. I did like a little bit of a first person tour, so it's gonna be real quick. Here it is. There's the kitchen on the left. Over here there's a guest bathroom without a toilet. There's the bedroom, nice view. Ensuite over here. And, yeah, I'm about to put this on the gallery, so, I guess I'm gonna call the video here. I titled it as Apartment 2. A very creative name. I just didn't know what the theme is of this video, so I just kind of winged it, so there's not really a good name for that. I'm just kind of making it so that I can publish it on the gallery as one room, because the game doesn't really let you do that, and publish it as a regular house, which I kind of understand, because I mean, it probably is a programming problem, because programming, I've tried programming before, and it's kind of difficult, so you know what, I don't blame them for doing that. It's kind of valid. Okay, I'm gonna end off the video right here. I'm gonna call it. Go ahead and like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Have a good rest of your day, and peace out.